I am the owner of a Roblox army group with over 100,000 members. I've invested several years of insanely hard work to get to this point, but I wonder if I could restart and make a brand new roleplay group within 7 days. Hey guys, and welcome back to day 6. So today in day 6, we have the entire map pretty much complete except the insides of the buildings, but the exteriors of all the buildings and the layout is fully complete. We're coming along amazingly, and the progress we made in the past 2 or 3 days is insane. I do want to shout out all of my beta testers, and I do have to add 30 new people to the crate because 30 people bought it overnight, so thank you so much for that. And if you do want to buy beta, the link is in the description. You only have 24 hours or less left, so make sure you guys go purchase that if you guys want to be on the crate. For now, I'm going to go ahead and show you around the map. So I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but we have the recruitment center right here. It's pretty much finished. We got the inside done, and then right out back we have our beautiful K9 area. One of the best things in this game is going to be the K9. So we have K9s that actually work, so I'm going to go ahead and show you them after I'm done with the entire map. Alright, so right here we got the headquarters. Our builder is currently working on it. We got our little lounge, we got some offices, we got some classrooms just like this. We got a locker room in here, so it's pretty simple. There's not going to be a bunch of rooms in here. It's just going to be kind of for classroom type stuff. Right here we have our uniform area, which is called the exchange. So we have our exchange right here. We have to fill up the room a little bit more because there's not a lot of stuff in here right now, and so we got to fill up the space, but it's coming along beautifully. And then right here, I think I said this was going to be a classroom building yesterday, but it's actually the jails. So we're going to have 2 jails in here for all of our naughty prisoners that may roam our base. So we're going to put them in there. And then, yeah, I mean, we got a bunch of stuff we have to go over. All right, now one of my favorite parts. This is the AETC building, so the Air Education Training Command. So they have their driving course right here, which is going to be a big hit. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of fun. And we blocked off the exit, so they can't actually leave, but for special events, they'll be able to leave this area and they'll be able to drive down and roam the base and stuff like that. And if we ever need support at the gate, we'll have our tanks and cars and stuff like that come from the AETC building, and they'll be able to come down here, and security forces will be able to secure the gate or secure the Air Force or the airfield gate. So we're gonna have a lot of uses for cars, planes, helicopters in this game. So this game literally is going to be filled with vehicles and stuff like that. So if you guys are ever interested in that, make sure you guys join. The link's in the description, and so is the server. But here's one of the obbies, which I think is awesome. It's pretty simplistic. It looks kind of cool. She put a little bit of water. We have our stacks right here. This is another little obby we have. And then we also have a third one right here, which is looking pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. They're all very nice obbies, and so is the rest of this base, to be honest. So one of my favorite parts about this, other than the K9 system, is the airport. The airport is going to have a ton of stuff. We're going to have a bomber squadron in one of the hangars, and we're going to have a fighter squadron in the next. We're also going to have our helicopters right over here, and right over here, we're going to have little parachute landing areas for our PJs, pararescue jumpers, to land and do operations from. And we're going to have some around the map on the terrain so they can also deploy there if needed. But yeah, that's mostly it for the base. So if you guys do want to check it out before we launch, which is tomorrow, make sure you guys are coming. The launch is at 11 a.m. Eastern time, so make sure you guys check the time, set an alarm, and come support us. I know it's going to be on Christmas Day, so I know a lot of y'all are going to be with family, but it's still going to be a lot of fun, and there still will be hundreds of people playing this game. So make sure you guys come out and support the game and kind of have fun, guys. So the main goal of this game is to have fun. So come out, have fun, and enjoy the game. Alright guys, so I just loaded in the game. There's a bunch of beta testers on right now. I think there's like 10 of them, so there's not a whole lot, but there's a few. So with the dog, we have our panel right here. We can attack, we got a leash, we got a bark, we got a come, we got a heal, and we got a track. So it actually does work. So I got the come command selected right now, which is super cool. We also have the bark. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it actually does bark, which is super cool. You can also leash it, which is awesome, and you can just drag it around on a leash, so people can't just make it walk away or just kind of drag it away. So it's pretty cool. You also can heal it, so you guys can just leave it where you want, and people will just kind of swarm it because it's really cool, and it might get messed with. So that's why I recommend just having it follow you. You can also have it track people down, which is super cool. So let's find someone. Let's see if it works. So Sawyer, we can have it track Sawyer, and it's tracking Sawyer right now. So it found Sawyer. It's literally just finding him. Oh, they're pushing the dog away. Okay, all right, let's not push the dog away. Anyway, you guys can track people with it, and it can attack people. So you can also search people, which is super cool. So if you click like let's see, tropical, that's me, tropical gaming. We're gonna have it search me. It's a little bit glitchy. Okay, so tropical gaming, which is to search your tools. I'll click permit. Obviously, I'm searching myself, but the canine search, it says at ease and salute. So it's actually really cool, and it does check your stuff. So what you guys can do is you guys on the canine team, you guys can come sit over here at the gate because you're going to be security forces, and you guys can use the dog to search people. You guys can have it track people. It can attack people if they try to pass the gate. You guys can use it for all sorts of things. And then you guys also have your little training grounds over here. So you guys can come over here. You can, oh, where'd the dog go? Bro, they took the dog. Let me teleport it. Oh no, I teleported the dog and it died. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Anyway, so we have our little canine training ground right over here. So what we can do with this is you guys can put the dog in the house if you guys want to go somewhere and don't want to keep the dog with you and stuff like that. So it's honestly really cool, and this can be used for a lot of stuff. And honestly, this is going to be one of my favorite things beside the planes, the helicopters, the tanks, the cars, all that type of stuff. So it's going to be really cool, and I'm so excited for this game. All right, guys, I'm also still waiting from the graphics art person to send me all of the Game Pass icons, the group and the game thumbnails and icons and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting on that, but honestly, it's going pretty swimmingly, and it's not taking too long. She's done about half of them so far, so I'm gonna upload them tomorrow before we launch the game. And yeah, so I mean, most of the Game Passes are on sale, so if you guys are interested in buying them, go ahead and do that. I'll be uploading a rank center later tonight, so you guys can come claim your ranks here as well. And for the group update, so we have 714 members. We need to hit 300 more members before tomorrow to hit our 1,000 member goal. So we're so close to it, but I don't know if we're gonna make it. We might get to 900. We might be super duper close. Also, I think I forgot to show y'all this yesterday. We uploaded the Special Operations Command GFX and the other GFXs as well, and we have all the icons for all of our squadrons and schools and wings and stuff like that. So we have our icons for these, and we have our regular GFX as well. So honestly, it looks super good, and I'm so excited for it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm a little nervous for the launch tomorrow, but I think it's going to be awesome. Again, it's at 11 a.m. EST, so Eastern Time Zone. So if you guys are on and you're done opening presents and everything, make sure y'all come on and play. It's going to be a blast, and the dev team is working insanely hard to make sure this game gets completely done. Also, we are still hiring an Air Force headquarters. We're still going to do a bunch more interviews. So we're going to be hiring a bunch of Air Force headquarters to come and join the highest ranks of our group. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys come apply still. Applications are still open, and we are still hiring people. So if you are interested, again, join the Discord. Link is in the description, and come apply. Also, if you guys are interested in selling, buying, hiring, or getting freebies, there is a server called Roblox Game Assets where you guys can come get free overheads. You guys can come and hire people for commissions, or you can be open for commission. You can get coding support, and yeah. So if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, the link for this will be in the description. Make sure you guys check it out if you want to.